So maybe this video is for you, and I want to start off by saying if you are someone that is, as a trader, struggling, trying to find your way within the markets, within this business industry, please do not be discouraged. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but just have faith and be passionate about what it is that you set out to do. If you really want to conquer the markets, you hear me always talk about one thing as a whole, and that is understanding and mastering market structure. Why am I saying that? For one, I'm saying that because without being able to understand which way the market is really trending or pushing in one direction or the other, then you're going to fail at taking trade setups. All right, ones that you may think that or be chasing the market, think that the market is pushing to the upside, the market could actually be reversing. You have to be able to understand structure. You have to be able to understand reversal points. You have to be able to understand, top-down analysis, looking at a higher time frame or higher base chart to really discover which way the market is actually moving, so you can trade with the flow of the market and not against it. That's one of the struggles that a lot of people actually make when trading. And one of the major lessons that I've learned over the last 14 years of me trying to master these markets and trading futures has really been really sticking to the trading plan. Whatever it is that you set out for yourself, whatever it is that you put, whether it's a mental plan that you have, that you have 2 or 3 things that you want to follow, or you have a full-on written out plan for yourself. And that's what I recommend for anyone out there, is to type up a trading plan that you can have basically sitting right in front of you. It's a set of rules, guidelines that you can actually follow day by day. It is your, just your overall checks and balances of what's going to help you become a disciplined trader. And discipline allows you to become consistent, and be in that line allows you to become profitable day in and day out. I'm not saying that you won't get into a trade and have to jump out or take a small loss, because I always talk about and teach on the channel here about being green on the day. That's the biggest goal, right? Whether you break even on the day and you don't make anything, that's fine, because the next day allow it to push you forward to see your wrongs and to make them right by profiting. So if today, or say yesterday was Monday, and you didn't, you ended up taking a bad trade, cut your losses, meaning getting out the trade early enough, cut it, get out, and live to see the next trading day. And then the very next day, try to make it for that small loss you made, or if you broke even, try to make some profit on the next trading day, okay? You don't have to do it every single day, to where you're going to be profitable every single day, 5 days a week. You're going to have some shortcomings. We know that, okay? In this business, we have no driving force in this market, okay? We don't have the kind of capital to push what takes place in these markets. We want to trade with the players of the market and not against. So trade with the institutions, trade with the banks, all right? The market makers. Allow them to show their hand, and you make moves with them, strategically, kind of in reverse of playing chess, to where you are trying to outcompete your component in a sense. Have that mentality, but trade with them. You don't want to get railroaded in this business to where you are moving against a moving train, okay? Stay focused. By doing so and taking smart setups. What do I mean by taking smart setups? Allow the market to show its hand and its direction. If this is my higher time frame chart, which it is, 120 range chart, then I want to constantly be seeing where the market is breaking structure to the upside, right? Okay, especially when it actually reverses. So let's say that this was a reversal point right here, where the market was bullish, came bearish, and then we switch back to bullish, breaking structure above these highs. This would be it would have come off this major high here, okay, this low, and then broke structure above these areas here. Once it does that, this is the kind of the reversal point right here, to where I would continue looking to take trades going long, not short. The overall higher time frame is telling me to go long. Now, in the beginning of this video, or shortly, prior to, I was talking about a trading plan. You have to have some rules that you need to follow within this business. Trust me, I've been doing this for 14 years, and I've learned a lot of different things, and I've taught myself a lot over those last 14 years, okay? One of the major lessons I've learned has been not sticking to my trading plan. The moment I deviate or move away from it, and I say, hey, this is a great trade opportunity. And I know typically like I'm looking for like 1 or 2 trades a day. Sometimes I may scalp, if I'm just scalping for a few points directly off the take a 24 range chart, I may, ramp it up, take 3 or 4. But typically I'm looking for 1 to 2 quality setups. And if I could get 20 points from the NASDAQ, 25 points, I'm shutting it down. I'm done. I'm not in these markets to be greedy, okay? Because I know what greed leads to. And it is the root of all evil in a sense. It will destroy a person, all right, as a whole. And that means even destroy you as what you're trying to do on a daily basis. And that is trying to stay consistent and profitable, right? Don't get greedy in these markets. They will show you their hand and they will smack you right across the face, across the hand real quickly. And it's going to hurt. It's going to sting a bit, but you have to get back on that horse and ride it again. Okay. So trust me when I say this. This right here, trading and becoming a profitable day trader has become one of the toughest challenges, one of the greatest challenges I've ever accepted in my life. It's pushed me to limits that I didn't even know exist, but it showed me a lot about not only myself, but it showed me that I had the passion, the fuel to keep pushing forward to make this happen. And anyone out there you can do this as long as you stay focused. Do not this is not for the faint of heart. I'll say that. You have to have tough skin, be strong, accept the losses that you do make if you make them, and cut your losses early enough. And make that part of your trading plan, okay? If you're into a trade, you see me and it's not working out, I cut it real early. Okay, I'll cut it and get out. All right? I try to minimize my losses to, as least as possible, as minimum as possible, so that I can make up the difference on the next trade and still become profitable on the day. That's what I believe. I believe in being green on a daily basis. Allow that trading plan, stick to it, allow it to be your, the basis of what you need to follow on a daily basis, okay? It's like having a budget. It's like having a daily schedule. So having a guideline of the things that you need to following, okay? All right, if you got a budget set out for you and your family on a monthly basis, say, hey, we don't want to exceed in expenses this amount of money each month. Which, we're bringing in this amount of income. We don't want to exceed this. We want to be able to put money away. Stay within the budget, right? Same here. Stay within the trading plan. Don't deviate outside of it, because that's when things start spiraling out of control. That's when you start taking losses. That's when it's sometimes hard to get back on that horse and ride again. And maybe you've blown an account or two and you have to start over trying to figure out where now am I going to get the money to put back into my trading account, my broker account, right? Please stay focused in what you do. Be passionate about it, and it's going to take you to the next journey. Create a trading plan. And it doesn't have to be a complex plan. Just figure out, for me, like, what times of the day am I going to actually trade? Am I going to trade pre-market? Am I going to trade during the session? What is going to be the time? It's going to be 8:30 to 10:30, or it's going to be 9:30 to, say, 11 o'clock. I'm going to cut it off. I'm trading during the morning session. I don't, if I can get my trades in and I'm done, as long as I can do that, most times that's the only time I'm looking to trade is during the pre-market or during the first hour and a half of the market open up. That's one thing that I have on my trading plan that I try to follow and stick by every day. You won't see me trading during the afternoon trading sessions here during the New York session, pretty much ever, unless I'm, busy during the day. Okay. Something has caught me up to where I have a schedule and I have something I have to do and take care of in the morning. I may look for a quick scalp or two in the afternoon session. That's one thing. Okay. For me also, the number of trades that I take, 2 max. Okay. If I'm profitable in the first trade, enough, I'll call it one and done. That's the beauty about trading, is being able to trade, catch your trade early enough, and then go about your day finding something that you may do. Find a hobby, get involved in something else that you're passionate about, and allow trading to be the fuel behind it. Meaning, okay, I've made the money that I wanted to make today, or I've met my goal for the day on the base of a number of points I need to make, and I'm going to be done for the day, right? That's like a part of my trading plan just as well. All right. If you say my first trade is going to be it's a loss, cut it, be done. If you say you're going to take 2 trades and you have 2 back-to-back losing trades, then cut it, be done. Minimize your losses. I talk about that in video content just as well, as far as that risk or the amount of money you want to leverage, and what you should be having a goal to actually make. Some people say I'm willing to risk 3% to make 4% on the day, or risk 5% to make 6% on a day, or whatever it may be. Just have a risk tolerance there so that you know how much you're willing to leverage or risk in your account to be able to become, to be able to be consistently profitable each and every day. That's going to keep you, when it comes to checks and balances as well. Holding yourself accountable is what is really important here. Eliminate the, barriers, meaning the psychology or your psyche of the problems or issues that you got to identify what it is. Okay, first and foremost, I'm talking about this for a reason because it's very important. If you're someone filled with greed, you're someone filled with fear, you're someone that's feared, that has a problem with revenge trading or over trading, you've got to eliminate that stuff. And that's why the trading plan is going to help you set up a plan for yourself, a rule-based or God-based, plan that you can follow. Hey, don't overtrade. It's going to help you eliminate certain things that you have identified about yourself. It's going to help you eliminate that greed. It's going to help you eliminate the fear. It's going to help you eliminate from revenge trading. Okay. What is that? That's when you start, okay, I took a bad trade. I'm going to get back into it again. Took another one. You keep at the vicious cycle of doing that and you blow your account. That's revenge trading, not knowing when to stop while you're ahead. Even if you are ahead and winning, or not say ahead and losing, but you actually take a few losses, cut it, be done. Okay. That's what's going to keep the checks and balances there. All right. Understand that. Again, it's not going to work out the way we want it to work out every single day because we don't control the markets. All right. Yeah. Having a 9-to-5 job, we can control some things, right? Right? We have a job, or you have a job to where you're going to work. It's a certain regimen that you do each and every day, as long as you fall within that regimen and you're getting that check consistently week to week or month to month, right? Okay? Unless you get yourself fired for whatever reason from, not doing what you're supposed to do, or falling outside of the box, or not, following the rules and guidelines, the policies at your workplace, right? It's the same thing here, having checks and balances, having a plan for ourselves, holding ourselves accountable for the things that we do when we are trading with our money, whether it's through prop firm money, okay, or prop firm, these accounts that you can actually, or challenges that you can, set up for and pass, and then they give you a certain amount of a threshold drawdown money that you can actually trade with, whatever it is, or you trading with your own personal live account. Either way, you got to have some checks and balances so you can keep yourself in line. All right. I wanted to share that with you guys today. Create a trading plan for yourself, your own individual plan, and stick by it. That's one of the greatest lessons I've learned in time, is that's what keeps us in check, is having a plan that we can hold ourselves, in which we can hold ourselves accountable for. Okay. I appreciate everyone who tunes in. For all those out there who are trying to upgrade to the Ultra Elite supporter tier, if you go to, when it comes to mobile, I'm not sure, but I do know when it comes to, a desktop or laptop going through a browser, whatever the case is, if you go to the homepage of your YouTube channel, your icon, whatever it is, up there in that upper right-hand corner, click on that. Once you click on that, I'm going to show you right quick. So this is your homepage right here. Just go up here and click on your icon up top there, and you'll see down here at the bottom where it says purchases and memberships. If you click there, then you can upgrade to the Ultra Elite supporter tier. So if you are already an elite supporter, you can upgrade to that tier so you can start receiving the live traded recording sessions like I did one today and posted. It is there. It's on the channel. It's actually right here. Okay. So you can gain access to that. Also the market recap video. So you get everything from the previous tiers, which are included in the Ultra Elite supporter tier. Okay. For all those that are trying to upgrade. When it comes to mobile, I'm not quite sure because I don't really go through the mobile channels and using the YouTube platform. I probably pretty much stick to the desktop. But anyone that's logging on from their laptop, their desktop, whatever the case is, that's how you go about making or switching up or upgrading to that tier. All right. So anyone out there who's watching this today and you're not a current member of the channel, meaning getting private access to all the additional video content, you're probably a little lost right now, probably saying, oh, what's that? All right. So if you go over to the Discord channel and click under the announcements, there are links there. Not links, but there are, I'll show you right quick. Like right here, bring this up a little bit. Go over to announcements. And this is someone who's a beginner or new to the channel. Right here, the last one I posted today. If you are an Ultra Elite member, I just posted. If you're not, you can click on that link right there, and that's going to take you to the channel itself. Okay, Future Trading with Mike YouTube channel, and there are a few tiers. You can choose the last tier, which is the Ultra Elite member tier or supporter tier there, and that's going to give you all the access to all the additional video content that is made private. That's where you get the trade breakdown videos, where there's tons of those there. That's where you get the video playlist, the great video that I covered on market structure, the market recap video is something new that I just started doing, as well as the live recorded trading session videos, which I just started today as well. So you get all the additional video content, which has helped a lot of people out. Again, just go over to the announcements on the Discord channel. And if you're not a Discord member, the link is down in the description portion of the video. If you click on it, then it's going to, it's free to join. Go ahead and become a member and then go over to the announcements. You can click on it, the link from there. Or if you scroll down to the description portion of the video, right under the Discord link, there's a link there that says become an elite member. Click on that link and you can sign up for the ultra elite supporter tier. Okay. And that way you gain access to all the additional private video content. Again, you get the trade breakdowns, the video playlist, great videos that I cover on market structure, the live recorded trading sessions, and the market recap videos on the day. All right. It's all down in the description portion of the video. Outside of that, if you're not a current subscriber here on the channel, guys, please take the time to go ahead and sub by clicking the subscribe button right now. Make sure to turn your post notifications on by clicking the bell as soon as you do that, so you don't miss any of the uploaded content here. Great video content here on the channel. Lots of it surrounding the strategy and how I trade, which is very simplistic, not complex at all, but it works. And we have people that are consistently making profits on the day that are part of our Discord community. Again, I can't guarantee anything because everyone, his perspective and how they actually view and read the actual markets may be different than mine. But I show you and try to bring you into my world through this video content to share with you how I read, my insight, my perspective of market structure, and in regards to the trades that I actually take as well, demand and supply, right? But again, if you found value in today's video content, do me the biggest favor and click on the like button. Go ahead, that thumbs up button, I greatly appreciate it before you click off today's video. Take care, and I'll see everyone in the next video.